On the B2B Eastern Idaho, the new B106 and the Triple J. Good morning. It is 8:04. Glad to have you along, Genesis, and that's all. That's all. Just that's all. And in the studio with us this morning is Elise Davis, Miss Idaho. Yay!
Thank you very much.
How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. You look nice. You look good.
Thank you.
You've been on a whirlwind trip for about a year, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you've been doing.
All right, well, I won the Miss Idaho pageant last June, and before that, I was Miss Idaho Falls, so I'm from right here in the community.
Right here in Old River City.
That's right. So for the past year, I've been doing a lot of crazy things, getting ready for the Miss America pageant, which was in January.
Okay.
And I also filmed a reality TV show for TLC, which was called Countdown to the Crown. And all of the Miss America contestants went to LA for 3 weeks, and we actually stayed on the Queen Mary ship in Long Beach Harbor and did a bunch of crazy challenges that were supposed to help us prepare for Miss America, which of course didn't, because...
Oh, it didn't help you?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, I don't see how going through a soapy obstacle course can help you prepare to become Miss America, but somehow they felt like it was relevant.
All right.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
All right, that's kind of cool. Now, you graduated from Skyline High School.
Yeah.
So you're a graduate of Skyline, which is awesome.
Proud
my alma mater. There you go. So you know we have that in common. So that's pretty cool. But your platform is what is interesting, is because you want to help mentor the community's youth. Tell us a little bit about this platform.
Sure. My platform started as Miss Idaho Falls. I wanted to help girls in the community find female positive role models, because I came across a statistic once that said that boys had 3 times as many role models as girls, and I was blown away by that. And I thought, you know, there are so many great role models just here in Idaho Falls that if we can get the girls to get to know these women, they'll realize what they can become, what they can do with their lives. And so I went into all the 5th grade classrooms in Idaho Falls and started something called the Wonder Women brochures. And they were new each month, and they featured women from the community, from history, from literature, along with the book club I started. And all of the boys and girls just loved learning about these great heroines from the community and from history too.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff you've been doing.
Yeah.
And that takes a lot of time too. To put all this together and to come up with something like this to help the girls, the boys. It doesn't matter. Everybody. You know, the youth. Now, what is it that that you want basically more of the adults to help kind of do with the kids?
Well, I think the impact that adults can have on a child when they become a one-on-one mentor with them is just, you can't even measure that impact. It's amazing. And so this year, as Miss Idaho, I paired up with the national mentoring organization called Mentor, and helped market the National Mentoring Month in January to the state of Idaho. And I created a public service announcement and put posters and bookmarks in the libraries, and even helped celebrate National Thank Your Mentor Day on January 22nd with some of the local high schools. And that's just getting the word out to adults, to help them realize what an impact they can have and how they can get involved in the community.
All right. Now we're going to be continuing talking with Elise for the next 20 minutes or so. She's here till about 8:30. I hope that's all right.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, that's good. So we're going to talk to her. We're going to talk about her trip going to Vegas, getting ready for Miss America, all sorts of different things. So keep it here on the B2B Eastern Idaho, the B106. Of course, brought to you by Shares, and we'll have more with Elise in just a bit.
Hello there.
Yeah, little pop life and Prince. The B2B Eastern Idaho, the new B106, it's 8:16. Good morning. We're talking with Elise Davis. Miss Idaho, first, of course, you started out as she said, as Miss Idaho Falls, right?
That's right.
And then you moved on, and you went to Boise?
That's right,
Is that where the competition was in Boise?
It is. And this year, it's still in Boise on June 12th and 13th. So
oh, wow.
You guys should come watch.
Oh, that would be kind of fun. Where do they hold that at?
It's at the Morrison Center on the BSU campus.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So who's going to be the new person this year? We don't know yet,
huh?
Huh? It's going to be interesting to find out. Is it somebody, though, from Idaho Falls area that's competing, or do you know?
We have a few from Idaho Falls competing, and there's a lot from all over the state.
All right, now let me ask you this question. For somebody now who has done this for quite a while, all right, you've been in the pageant thing, is this something that you would highly recommend to the young women and say, hey, look, you know,
absolutely, absolutely I would. And I can see that coming from somebody who didn't grow up wanting to be in pageants.
Sure.
I wasn't one of those girls who, from the time I was 7, started watching Miss America and was like, oh my gosh, she's my ideal, that's who I want to be. And no, I was busy playing in the backyard with my brothers. I was playing softball and volleyball, and I did all the way through high school. But when I came back from my freshman year of college, I was like, man, college is expensive. And so I decided to run in the Miss Idaho Falls pageant to get some scholarship money. And that's the great thing about the Miss America pageant, is that it is the #1 scholarship provider for women in America. And that's the #1 reason why girls should do it, is they can get a lot of money out of it to help for their college education.
For education. All right. Now, when you're done, you said you're going to go back to college.
Yes.
And you're majoring in what?
Advertising. I'm majoring in advertising at BYU in Provo, and I can't wait. I'm so excited to get back into real life. You know, this has been a lot of fun, but it's a little bit like a year of fairy tale, a year of living in princess land. You know.
Now you've where have you traveled? Let's talk about some of that. Where have you been?
You know, I've been all over. I've been to Orlando, Las Vegas for the pageant,
right.
Los Angeles, and Seattle, all over Idaho. So
just having a ball.
Oh yeah,
for the past year.
So much fun. Yeah.
I can understand that. Now let's talk a little bit about what went on during the Miss America pageant. Now that held in Las Vegas, correct?
Yeah, that was in Las Vegas in January.
Was it nerve-wracking? Was it scary? What was it to you?
You know, it wasn't too scary because you know exactly what to expect. I mean, you spend the entire year preparing for this, and so you go in and you feel calm and confident that you've done everything you can. But we were in Las Vegas it was held at the Planet Hollywood, and we were there for about 10 days learning this dance routine. That was probably actually the scariest part for me. I do not dance. I do not have a dancing bone in my body. And we had to learn this hip-hop routine to do in 3-inch high heels.
Wow.
Yeah. That was like the opening number that was going to be on national television, that Mario Lopez came down and danced with us. So that was really fun. That's probably the best thing I learned from Miss America, was learning that I could dance.
So now does that make you feel like you could be one of these Dancing with the Stars?
Oh, I wish. No, I need to become famous someday so that I can be on Dancing with the Stars. So you can
be on Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, I love that show so much.
That is a fun show, no doubt about that. All right, now let's talk a little bit about your parents. You're from how many kids?
6 kids in my family. I'm 5th out of 6.
Oh, you're number 5?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
All right, so how have your parents handled this whole thing?
You know, they're empty nesters now. They don't have any more kids at home, and so this has given them something to put all their energy and thought into. And it's funny, my dad, after Miss America was over, he looks over at my mom and me, and we have put in so much time getting ready for this, and he goes, all right, when's the next pageant?
Yeah.
And we're like, I don't think so. We're very done. We're very done with pageants now, but they've both just loved being involved and watching me travel around, and I think they're kind of living vicariously through me, so they've really enjoyed it.
All right, we're going to have another break with Elise Davis here in just a bit, Miss Idaho, and we'll talk with her here in just a bit. And of course, don't forget this report is being brought to you by Shares Company in Idaho Falls. All right, we got your weather forecast next.
Yeah.